Here's an Atlas RS4. It's used, but it's a good runner. Another Atlas F3 A unit, die cast. It's all metal. I'm just going to go down the line here, but I'm not going to narrate for each one. I think it's all self-explanatory, so enjoy the show. And bringing up the rear is the bobber caboose. It's a nice piece. I think it's an AHM. It's got good quality and a lot of detail. All cars have metal wheels. And my latest project, which I'm almost done with, is a set of Atlas fencing, rustic fencing, which I glued to the tarmac there. And I got fencing going all the way down because it kind of just signifies a separation of the property. You know, we got a little small ranch here, which is kind of my dream. I'd like to have a ranch someplace next to a railroad track, but I kind of do. 40 acres in St. John's. I'm about 2 miles from a track, maybe a mile and a half, but I can't seem to ever get out there. I just don't have the time or the money to go out and develop that piece of property, but one day I will try. The day is coming soon, so. I'm filming this on Martin Luther King holiday, January 18th, 2016. And as Martin Luther King used to always say, we must wait for the things that we dream of. The dreams will come true, but sometimes dreams come to those who wait. Good things come to those who wait as well. Waiting and discernment is a great virtue. Because if you just jump in the water without thinking, then things go bad. All right, well, that's going to do it for now. Stand by. I'll be back in a different moment. This is a HO scale Assayers, Assayers, Assayers gold and silver shack, or a land shack. And what I've done was you know, it comes with dark brown plastic there, but I painted the porch area a paint called Barnwood to kind of make it more authentic. And then these green walls I'm going to be spray painting brown outside. Anyway, here's some what the shack might end up looking like. That's the front, you know, some basic instructions. And here's some small people I've been painting here. I've done these by hand, and then I put a base on them with some styrene. There's a mule there that's going to stand up, but there you go. All right, just wanted to kind of give you a little heads up on that. Here's some other small people that these come painted, but they're painted real shoddy, and I'd rather paint them a little more authentically. So, yeah, there you go. So I'll be doing that. And I just acquired a Southern Pacific hopper. That Southern Pacific hopper has a load in it, and the coal load is actually foam that I painted black. I'll have to show you a little bit later how it's done. You've probably already seen the 3 houses under construction, but with no narrative. Anyway, that'll do it for now. Stand by. Here's some G-Scale updates. This is my G-Scale Track Outdoors. This is a scene from the storage tunnel that takes it out toward the north that way, and then it takes it out to the south that way. It's about 40 feet long, and it's got you know, protection from the weather and things. But I wanted to show you this bunny hole here. Yeah, finally the rabbits and I have figured out a way where they can get into their house under the shed. Yeah, they can get in their house under the shed there and not destroy the track. There's a little bit of dirt on the side here, but that's okay. I can still clean the track, and the trains can still run, and the bunnies still have their home. So the environmentalists and the EPA won't be bothering me. More G-Scale updates here. This hill here that goes up and around, it's got a slight grade here. You can see where you can get an angle here of how much it just erodes here, that the track is just sitting right on top of this berm. There's really no road bed to speak of, but the track does sit solidly up on that berm. You can see that some of the others are supported. There's enough gravel to support here, but here's it's a little precarious, but it's been that way for a while. It's just all part of the adventure of G-scaling. Let's see if I can get a quick glimpse of a train that we've got running. Oh, there it goes. Well, it's turning the corner now, so stand by. Yeah, that's a different tender that you see on the back of the Connie. That tender is actually a original wood tender from an old 22-year-old Aristocraft C16 consolidation. the engine I had burn up over for use, and I went ahead and just connected, I just figured it out. I just connected the couplers were broken from the Connie. The original tender from the Connie is broke, and it's irreparable, so I can't use it. So now I'm going to have to use the Aristocraft, which I've been using for a few years now, so it's been working, and I just kind of custom made a coupler for it, and now it's working fine. The scale is a little off, but it still looks fine. Being a wood burner, it's doing its job. You know the G-scale rule: if it looks good from 10 feet, then go for it. Well, here's a demonstration of what happens to G-scale track after 24 years. This is Aristocraft, crafted in China, and but it lasted a while. But being in the sun, it's just, I can get a demonstration. You see, it's just, it just crumbles. All of it just crumbles up. So I'm going to remove all these. This snaps like a cracker. It's supposed to have some pliability, but it doesn't. So I'm going to remove all the ties, and then I'm going to have to get some new ones from my friend Larry in El Paso. I think he's got some sort of connection. I can't seem to find them, or I don't even know if I'm going to get the right ones. But I do need that because I've got several feet of brass track that I need to recondition and possibly sell or use on my G-scale trains. Okay, right in here I keep my chicken scratch. This is like a cracked corn for the chickens. It's kind of like candy for them, but it's great. That's what they get to eat along with their regular food. But this plastic container I left outside, and it was fine. But most recently, check this out. This is the results of predators. Look how they did this. Chewed it all around. Finally got themselves inside, got down into the corn, stole it, and left. Now, this has only been going on for a couple of days because I noticed that there was some, I noticed some pieces of plastic here at the bottom. I thought, what is that? What is that down there? Ashes? I didn't know what it was. I let it go for a day. But then after closer evaluation, I looked and I thought, and I checked this out, and there it is. There it is. So, time for a metal can. This metal can holds the actual chicken feed. This is a high carbohydrate and protein granules, and the chickens love it. Don't you? Don't you? Hey, you like this stuff? Do you? What about your friends? Your friends like it? Anyway, that's the only way to do it. I'm gonna have to go get another one of those galvanized cans, or keep the stuff in the train barn. I can keep it inside the train barn, which is probably a better idea, because if it's inside, then they won't get to it. So, all right, stand by. Again, segregating those lists out,